If you've just been waiting to get a haircut in Texas, like just about everybody in Texas, you're in luck because on Friday, you'll be able to get one. Hey everyone, I'm Chad Hasty, host of the Chad Hasty Show, which airs weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on News Talk 95.1 FM and 790 a.m. KFYO. Texas Governor Greg Abbott holding a press conference on Tuesday announcing some changes to his executive order and expanding which businesses can open. Now, if you're a restaurant, you still have to stay at 25% capacity inside your store, but the governor also clarifying that if you have an outdoor seating area, a patio, you can have 25% capacity on the patio as well, which, we have some beautiful days around here, some beautiful nights where people may want to sit out on the patio and enjoy some live music or just enjoy the evening outdoors. Good news for Texas restaurants there, but the biggest news maybe of the press conference, the governor announcing that Texas hair salons, barbers, nail salons, tanning salons will be able to reopen this Friday. And if you have a gym or you have a gym membership and you just cannot wait to get back inside the gym, those gyms are going to be able to reopen on May 18th. Reading from the Twitter thread here of Wes Rappaport, our friend Wes, tweeting out tweet by tweet what the governor had to say. Was watching this press conference as well, and I got to be honest with you, I'm a little bit surprised that the governor announced some of these changes. Took me by surprise, a little bit of a pleasant surprise, to be honest with you. Wes Rappaport with the tweet that barbershops, hair salons, gyms, etc. He's been working with businesses around the state to get those open this Friday. Cosmetology salons, so hair salons and barbers, nail salons, tanning salons can all open this Friday. And here's what the governor said: one-on-one appointments only. Walk-ins are allowed if someone can maintain 6 feet of distance. So, maybe you wait outside. The governor also says, one customer per stylist, which I've never seen a stylist, like work on someone's hair here and then go over here. But, maybe that happens. I don't know. One person per stylist. If possible, remain 6 feet apart on the different stations where people are getting their haircuts. The governor strongly encouraged the wearing of face masks, but did not require both the customer and the stylist to wear a face mask. But either one is permissible. Wherever you go and you get your haircut, they'll probably be setting some rules on face mask, whether they want you to wear a face mask or not. They may be wearing a face mask when dealing with you. Abbott also saying that people may need to wait outside for their appointment. The governor also said that you don't have to open on Friday if you're not ready to open on Friday, but if you are ready to open, then feel free to go ahead and open. Really, I don't know what took so long for the governor to announce all of this. The rules are pretty simple here, and actually the rules are, and until we see the actual text of his executive order, these are pretty small changes that have to be made at a lot of barbershops and nail salons, etc. Because these places were already sanitizing, these places are already wiping down different points of touch. So it's I think for a lot of these hair salons and nail salons, tanning salons, etc., there's not going to be a lot of change in how they do business. Now, they may not be able to have everybody wait in the same area. You may be spaced out a little bit, but other than that, there's not a real big change in the day-to-day business, it seems, for these hairstylists. The governor did say that gyms will be able to reopen on May 18th as long as they only allow 25% capacity and maintain safe distancing practices. For the initial period of times, showers and locker rooms must remain closed, according to the governor. All equipment must be disinfected after each use. Customers should wear gloves covering the hand and fingers and 6 feet distance between customers. Now, what I will check and see is if wearing gloves, including covering the fingers and the hand, all that kind of stuff, if that's a requirement or if that is a strongly encouraged type of deal. The governor also says if anyone brings in an outside yoga mat inside the facility, that it must be disinfected. The big disappointment here from the governor saying that they don't know how to reopen bars in the state of Texas, which is kind of mind-boggling to me. The governor says that they're still trying to find safe ways to reopen bars. Abbott said maybe they could set up the same way as a restaurant, but the nature of a bar is to bring people close together in a closed space. But I think the governor's, thinking of like a very small type of bar. We've got bars in Lubbock, and I'm sure wherever you're watching, that are, the size of restaurants, that maybe have a 51% sign. That is technically a bar. And they're technically not allowed to be open, even though they serve food and they have menus and they have tables that you can sit at. I know of plenty of bars here in Lubbock and in West Texas that could reopen today and have 25% capacity and open up their patios, etc. So it really doesn't make a lot of sense to me why they're still closed. But the governor's saying that those for right now will remain closed until he and his task force or strike force can figure something out on that. Manufacturers, he says, can have been providing essential services, clarifying non-essential manufacturers can open up on May 18th. Manufacturers opening May 18th can open at 25% capacity using staggered staffing to avoid everybody congregating through the same door at the same time. And also, for those who work in office buildings, May 18th is when those buildings can reopen in Texas. So a lot of announcements. I think the one that's going to make a lot of people happy is, that people can go and get their hair cut now at a barber hair salon. They can go, ladies, guys, you can go get your nails done if you want to do that beginning on Friday. So this will definitely make, and from what I've already seen on my social media timelines, it's already making a lot of people happy. No mention, from what I was able to see of the press conference, no mention of tattoo shops and no mention of massage therapists, if massage therapists can get back to work. At some point, listen, if you want to get a massage, you're going to have to figure it out. Somebody's going to be touching you. That's kind of the point of a massage, right? Somebody's going to be touching you. Is it worth the risk to have somebody touch you and you be relaxed? I would think that you wouldn't be too worried about it. If you're going to get a massage, they don't really want you stressed out, right? They want you to relax and chill out. So most likely if you're going and getting a massage, you're probably not that worried about getting coronavirus because you're okay with somebody, massaging you. It just, it would make a little bit of sense. But you got to take that risk if you want to, and that's on you. And I think the governor has pointed out a few times that a lot of this is on Texans, and a lot of this is on us, the individual responsibility. And that's why I think we need to open up a little bit faster than what we have been. The governor also pointing to Amarillo in the Texas Panhandle being a hot spot right now with the meat packing industry up in the Panhandle. It's really taking a toll on the Panhandle, but they're not running out of hospital beds. They're not running out of ventilators or anything like that. They are making sure that that area will be taken care of. So for all the flare up that we're actually seeing in the Texas Panhandle, the hospitals are apparently not being overrun and they're not running out of ventilators, which is a good thing. The governor also he was on a conference call with lawmakers and talking about, he was, secretly recorded. And the governor said that, as we open up more things, as we get out, the numbers of those who get coronavirus are going to go up. It's common sense. What the governor was saying, but the Democrats are acting like this is a major scandal. And, oh my gosh, we can't believe that the governor is saying more people are going to get coronavirus. Listen, the more you test, the more you get out and live your daily life, when you leave the protective bubble of your home, yes, the higher chances of you getting anything is going to go up. And by the way, I still think that there are going to be some of us who have not left, our homes in 2 months, maybe not going to leave the home for another month or so. And you're going to get out, and your immune system is just going to be so low because you've been inside your bubble for such a long time that you're going to get a cold, you're going to get the flu, you're going to get something when you leave your house. Because guess what? There are viruses and diseases and everything that are out in the world when you go out anywhere. It's not just coronavirus, but some good news. Good news for the barbers. Good news for the salon owners who are out there, and very good news for the rest of us who desperately need a haircut. I mean, just look. I mean, come on, look at that. It's like 70. I think I'm on day 74 of no haircut. I mean, that's just, we got to get this thing taken care of by Friday. Good job to the governor by finally opening up more businesses on Friday. I hope the next step, which will I guess be on the 18th or so, hopefully no big flare-ups, and we can get the capacity raised to 50%, which is exactly, we need to keep moving. We need to keep reopening stuff. We got to get the economy moving while also taking care of those who are in high-risk areas and taking care of those who could be severely impacted by coronavirus. Looking at those who are in the nursing homes, those who are in high-risk pools. Got to make sure that those folks are taken care of. Tune in to the Chad Hasty Show weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time. News Talk 95.1 FM and 790 AM KFYO. Have a great day.